Hello, and welcome back to Minecraft. Today, we'll be taking a look at a mod pack called Craftoria. This is a NeoForge 1.21.1 pack. We're on version 1.8.0. I've been playing this pack for a few hours now, and I like it so far. So we are going to be taking a look at all the mods that's inside this particular pack. So let's get started with that. So let's see, switch to there and switch to creative, and let's look at the tab, shall we? So already we have the good old vanilla Minecraft stuff over here. We'll be skipping these tabs because they are not mod dedicated tabs. So let's skip on ahead and see what mod stuff we have to look at. So here we have Cursed Earth Return. So this is Cursed Earth, and Blessed Flower. Not quite sure why this mod is in because we do have mob utilities in the pack. Food and drinks. Here's the vanilla stuff. Ingredients. Okay, let's go to page 2 because that's when all the interesting things happen. And where's these spawn eggs? That's vanilla stuff too. All right, moving on ahead. We got more industrial foregoing additions. So already we have industrial foregoing, as you can see right here. And moving on along, we have AE2 import-export cards. So AE2 is in the pack. Moving on along, we have industrial foregoing, agriculture, and husbandry. Not quite sure why they separate these tabs, but here we are. We have Ars Nouveau's flavors and delight. So we have Ars Nouveau and Anomods, I'm guessing. Okay, down here we have bigger AE2. We have bigger cells. We have what is this? Quantum cell components. Okay, cool. We have AE2 add-ons. That's what we love to see. So moving on along, we have biomes we've gone. The biome terrain generation type thing that we have. We have biomes we've gone, and we have the wood, and we have all these building materials that we can look at. And I've been going through all the biomes, and they look pretty nice, especially with the shaders. So let me just have a lie down here. And you may notice that we have EMI right down here. I do not believe we have JEI in here, so I don't think that's a thing. We have EMI, so cool. All right, so moving on along, we have building gadgets. Copy paste gadget, exchanging gadgets. We have the cut and paste. I mentioned that already. Destruction gadget, templates, red prints, and stuff like that. Template managers. So you'll have to see that. Okay, let's see what we have here. Chisel. We have Chisel Reborn. A lot of building materials, building blocks that you can use in order to build your base and build out your base, make it look a little bit more pretty. All right, going to page 3, we have Macaw's Holidays Christmas. So, of course, we have all the Macaw's mods in here, or at least most of it anyway. All right, cooking for blockheads. We have the kitchen appliances, all the kitchen blocks, and I'm sure they have... No, that was for farming for blockheads, right? Do we have that? Yes, there it is. Farming for blockheads as well. And here's the market right there that we know and love. Chicken nests, feeding trough got to get me one of those. Fertilized farmland and the red fertilizer. Get me some of that. All right, so moving on along, we have industrial foregoing. More of that stuff. Here's the core mod tab. Still don't know why they separated it. Charging gadgets. We have just hammers. May want to look in that as well, even for the early game. Down here, pylons. We have explosion pylons, infusion pylons, harvester pylons, and interdiction pylon. I'll be using this early on because it is easy to make, and it doesn't require power for the harvesting of crops. And if you infusion pylon, of course, I'll be taking a look at that sometime in the future just to better myself in the game. All right, moving on along, we have Mr. Cray's furniture mod. So, with all the chisel blocks and stuff in order to build your house and your base, well, you got furniture somehow. Why not build a couple of bathrooms with toilets and stuff made of cherry wood? And yeah, okay, sure. We have the shrink mod, good for configuring cables and running cables along the ground like a mouse. Transmog, don't know what that is. Croptopia, we have a whole bunch of crops. And of course, since we have serene seasons, you gotta be wary which crops you plant in which season. So just to get your maximum output for your for specific seeds. All right, moving on along, we have integrated crafting. So we have integrated dynamics in here. Look at that. We have the integrated dynamics. We have the scripting. We have the terminals. We have the tunnels, and stuff you can play around with tunnels and integrated dynamics. So next we have modular routers. Let's see, has the recipe been changed? No, I just want to press R on that. There we go. All right, blank modules, iron bars. Okay, pretty much the same. Cool. All right, modular routers. Definitely be using a couple of those. right, next we have pneumatic craft. No comment. Dumplings delight. Looks very delicious. Elevator mod, apothic enchantment. Definitely be going into that. All right, moving to page 5. We have eternal starlight. So, what the heck happened to Twilight Forest? Okay, well, whatever. We have eternal starlight now. That's the thing. That's the successor. All right, so we have extended industrialization, and of course we have modern industrialization, and we have extended industrialization. So cool. All right, what is this? Farmer's Delight. More foods that you can make. Various nice looking things, such as crates that you can compress all your crops into. Farming for blockheads, of course. Macar's fences and walls. Framed blocks, good for building. I miss carpenter's blocks. And of course, we have the Feed the Bees or FTB mods in here, such as Ultimine, the claimed chunks, the maps, and everything like that. And no, we do not have Journey Map in here. We have FTB map. That's good enough, right? All right, moving on along. We have Gadgets Against the Grind. Don't know what this is, but it looks interesting. We have Ars Nouveau and the add-ons. Ars Elemento. We have Modern Industrialization, of course we do. Ranged pumps, we'll be taking advantage of that. Industrial foregoing generators, Ars Nouveau glyphs, immersive aircraft. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. All right, next we have industrialization overdrive. Another multi-processing array. Oh, okay, sure. Creeper overhaul. Just take a quick look here. And there it is. Everyone's favorite creeper. Just started things. Definitely be getting into this because it's just so convenient. So convenient. We'll just take a look at this later. Laser IO, right here. We have Simply Lights, all your favorite lights, and putting all your lights under things. We have Looter. That's the treasure chest that looks like a treasure box and everything like that. We have Applying Energistics too, because of course we do. And no, we do not have Refined Storage 2 in here because it hasn't been updated. And I heard that number 2 is being worked on. So yeah. All right. So next, let me just what time is it here? Go away, rain. Okay, there we go. All right. So Applying Energistics 2, we have the facades, we have the wireless terminals. We have applied mechanistics, that's one of the mechanisms, and the ME network working together. We have artifacts. Oh, yes, everlasting beef, eternal steak, and all these goodies that you can find. Need that night vision goggles. Chipped, another visual looking mod with a lot of building materials. We have Enderman Overhaul. Look at all these Ender Pearls and different Enderman right there. Functional storage, we have the drawers and storage controllers. We have Handcrafted, another furniture mod. We have Industrial Foregoing Souls in order to beef up your Industrial Foregoing machines. We have Modular Force Fields. We have Relickery. Gonna have to take advantage of that one too. And of course, we have Serene Seasons. That get me a calendar and a season sensor. Nice. All right, let's see. Sophisticated backpacks and the storage stuff. So we have the backpacks, and then we have the sophisticated storage. Good for early game and, well, for the rest of the pack, really. Sophisticated storage experience. We have the Sushi Go Crafting Food mod. We have Trophers for, I don't know, trophies, I guess. All right. The Bumble Zone. We have the Bumble Zone dimension with all the honey and various looking bees and stuff. But we do not have productive bees or trees. Useful hats. We have Macaw's Bridges, Macaw's Doors, Macaw's Holidays for Autumn, Macaw's Lights and Lamps, Macaw's Roofs, Macaw's Stairs and Balconies, Macaw's Trapdoors, Macaw's Windows, and, okay, we have Mechanism, we have the Mechanism Generators, and the tools. We have Modern Industrialization Tweaks, don't know what's been tweaked, but, you know, it's not going to be in our favor. So, we have Mining Gadgets, Industrial Foregoing Miscellaneous Machines, and Modern Industrialization Sound Add-on. Right-click your machines to silence or unsilence them. Yeah, with a mallet. I'm sure that'll work out well. We have Modern Dynamics, another hype mod or for moving stuff like liquids and items and whatnot. So this is looks like thermodynamics, but kind of not. So yeah. We have this particular book. I'm sure it's not evil in any way. More delight, more food for farmers delight. All right, next page we have more redstone stuff. We have more totem of undying. We have Nether's exoticism. I guess that's for, I don't know, looks like a Nether mod to me. We have occultism. Wonderful. All right, we have Ocean's Delight, another add-on for Farm's Delight. We have Macaw's Pass and Pavings. We have the Pipes with a Z mod, of course. Even though that we already have Modern Dynamics, we gotta add this in anyway. All right, simple pocket machines. Get me some of those. Look at that. Pocket crafting table, pocket grindstone, pocket ender chest. You name it. There's a item pocket version for all the machines. Rechisel, another visual looking mod with all the blocks to build up your base. We have relics. Gotta get me that infinity ham. Next page, we have industrial foregoing. Resource production. Gotta get me that laser drill. Simple magnets. Gotta get me one of those as well. Iron spell books and stuff. Hooray. You should take full advantage of that one. Iron spell books materials and the scrolls. Extra sponges. Storage delight. I guess that's for either Farmer's Delight or some kind of other furniture mod. Okay, so we have actually additions. I haven't went too deep in this particular mod, but it looks very interesting. Advanced AE, an add-on for AE2. You'll love to see the Advanced AE stuff. All right, Advanced Netherite. It's like an armor and tools mod with various trims for gold, emeralds, and diamonds and whatnot. All right. On the next page, we have aquaculture. Is there anything new in here? Don't see anything new, but you know, it doesn't need new stuff. It just it is what it is. So yeah. All right, moving on along, we have Ars Energistic, an add-on for A2, and Ars Nouveau. We have Computer Craft. Where's that mining turtle? Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Mining turtle. All right, expanded storage. Go away, Rain. We have expanded storage. Don't know what this does. Storage mod. Gateways to eternity. You open a gateway to, I don't know, Blazes, Enderman, Slime, and wherever these are. Okay, cool. Glass Central renewed. Whole bunch of glass for your building needs. We have hostile neural networks. Here are all the vanilla, and probably only vanilla, models for your network. Don't see any mod stuff in here. Nope, don't see any of the mod stuff, just vanilla stuff. Hooray. Then we have the Craftoria mod right here. We have Blaze Block for some reason. Don't know what that's used for. Smoky Bricks. A trophy, of course. A medal, of course, for completing the pack, I guess. Universal Press. Of course, you're going to need a Universal Press for your inscriber. But then again, the description says it seems to be too complex for inscriber. Does this go in some other machine? I wonder. Helmet mode. What the heck are these modes for? Interesting. Then you have compressed blocks. Very interesting. What sort of punishment does this pack have to give us? All right, well, we have the Mega Cells for AE2, the add-on for it. We have ME Requester for AE2. We have Mob Grinding Utilities for building your basic mob grinder with eggs and XP and your swabbers and everything. Moving on along, we have the mechanism stuff for ores and processing. We have the power mod for all your power needs. We have AE2 network analyzer. We have applied flux for using energy in your AE2 system. We have extended AE2, which is fantastic. We have Thaummon. Is this Thaumcraft? I have no idea. Theurgy. You remember the divination rods, right? We have industrial foregoing tools. We have Torchmaster. Very, very important to have in your base. We have industrial foregoing transport, well, the conveyor belts. And finally, you have waystones. And there we have it. I'm sure there are a couple of like background mods that's not on the list or anything like that. Maybe it'll be too small to appear in its own tab or whatnot. Maybe it's all the way in one of these particular tabs. So we have vanilla tabs and whatnot and stuff like that. So yeah. So for a full list, you should definitely check it out. It's on CurseForge and has a full list of mods when you install the pack. So yeah, so go ahead and take a look at that. All right, so now we are going to take a look at the base and see, and I'm going to show you what I've done so far. So let's have a lie down. So in the game, it has been several days, and started out in early spring of the season. And as I mentioned earlier, we do have the Serene Seasons mod in here, meaning we have spring, summer, fall, winter, etc., etc., and that can affect your crop growth and whatnot. So my farm over here, right here, and it is located in a flat-ish area. This is the plains biome, and we all know the plains biome is well, flat-ish. But since we have different terrain generation and we have different biomes mod and all that crap, yeah, it's gonna look slightly different. But yeah, I'm gonna choose this area in order to build up the base. I'm probably gonna remain there for some time, but I am going to eventually build a bigger base somewhere around here next to this nice looking lake over here. Right there. And what is this place over here? And you know what? I'm probably gonna like get rid of this place over here because this is a nice plateau. And these little horses that's currently in the stable, they're gonna have to be relocated. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'll put them like in over here. You know, they can have like a running ring, and they can jump over the crude oil and stuff. And hopefully they don't fall into this spooky looking well. So I spawned all the way over here. Here's the map, and here's the yellow. Go away, rain. What is raining? Jeez. Freaking. Alright, so here's the map that I generate so far. I spawned all the way over here. There's the little yellow triangle waypoint. And spawned in a crevasse inside this grayish looking area over here. And it's all stone, filled with iron, ores, osmium, coal, and whatnot. I don't know what this little line means. Maybe that signifies some kind of like iron vein or something like that. That's I'll be going back there in order to mine like loads of ores and coal. Spawned right next to this iron spellbook's tower. Haven't went in there. Well, I did the top, but the bottom, no way. That guy's gonna rip my face off. This big ass temple over here, haven't went in there. Hopefully, there's like a lot of spawners in there, so I can nick some in the future. Let's see. We have the meteorite. Already went over here and grabbed all the presses for the 82 and two of the clusters, whatever you call those things, the budding Certus blocks, and placed them down at my base and let them grow. I haven't mined any yet because I'm just actively searching for a fortune pick. Right there. There we go. That one is full. That one's fully grown. That one's fully grown. That one is also fully grown. Yeah, they're on their way. They're on their way. So I'm going to have to get on that and try to find like a fortune pick. I made a Blaze Bloom Goo from Just Started Things. That's all I can make so far. So here's the farm. Right here. This is using the Just Started Things soil. This is using the Blaze, whatchamacallit, right here, the Blaze Gold hole in order to hoe up the ground, and then it'll just mine up the crops automatically. Of course, it'll drop on the ground. It'll disappear in 1 to 2 seconds. So that means I need to make like this item collector in order to do that. So with the farm, we have serene seasons. So we have to keep in mind of what seeds can grow in what season. So right now, I have potatoes and carrots growing in spring. So I can reuse the carrots in the autumn. I can't really do the wheat seeds because that's going to be slow. That's for a summer thing and an autumn thing. So, yeah. So, with the sugarcane, that's summer. And you may notice it's growing very slowly. If you look in here, we only have 14. So, yeah, gonna have to wait till summer in order to get loads of sugarcane. And that'll take a while. That will take a while. So, anyway, I have my mine right down here. Right down here. And, of course, we do have the ulti-mine thing. So, you can just change the shape and stuff. And then you can do mining tunnel and have to go all the way down here. Yeah, you make really long stairs. And again, another tip and trick, you just go in your inventory, go to FTP Ultimine Configuration, go to Service Settings, and go to Max Blocks Per Operation. By default, this would be 64. That's a really small amount for Ultimine. Just, increase that to like 1,024 or maybe even 4,096. Granted, you should have some food when you use that large amount of number. So, yeah, be prepared for that. So, of course, here's the mine. We're going to go all the way down. It goes all the way down to negative 59. And that's where most of the diamonds will spawn at. And, of course, in yet another playthrough of another mod pack, while I was mining down to negative 59, I came across something a little spooky. some eldritch horror, some stuff that you should definitely stay away in the early game. That's right, I found an ancient city. It should be around here somewhere. Yeah? Where's the cave for that? Where's the cave entrance? Is it somewhere over here? I forget where it was. But I know there is a cave opening somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. There it is. Alright. Just see if you can make out some stuff over there in the distance. There's the big ass gate over there. Yeah, so yeah, right off the bat, in the early game, in another playthrough, I found some eldritch horror yet again under the base. I don't know if you call that lucky or if you call that bad luck, but hey, it's on the outskirts. But the thing is, we're in the deep dark biome, all the way down here. We're in the deep dark biome. So yeah, here's the mining tunnel, mined all the way over here, and it was no sweat. Took no time at all mining all the way over here because we have ultimine. We have ultimine. Just make sure you have tons of food. Is there anything beyond that, or did I? Ooh, definitely should stay away from here. Ooh, it's a nice curve right there. Right around there. Okay, I shouldn't look too much because, you know, I haven't went this far in survival, and I definitely lost my place. Where the heck am I going? Where the heck? Oh, boy. Okay, hold on. Where's the tunnel? Okay, there it is. Freaking. Alright. And you're raining again! What the heck? I swear, this is just a snooze button. Alright, so let's go back up. And eventually, I have to get some waystones, or maybe an elevator, just to go up and down this damn thing. Alright, there we go. Alright, so more stuff I've done around the base. Let's go on over here and check out the machines over here. Alright, so anyway, in order to get these service blocks right here, I'm going to need cardboard box. So that means I need to get into mechanism in order to make that cardboard box. That means I need to make a precision sawmill. So in order to make a precision sawmill, you need all of this crap right here, including the steel. It's like, oh boy, where the heck am I going to get steel? Well, you could go through modern industrialization. At this point, no way. I'm not touching that mod this freaking early. So that means I need to do it the mechanism way. So got me a metallurgic infuser and an enrichment chamber right there. Enrichment chamber, a little bit nice to have because once you place in 3 ores or 3 raw ores, it'll give you an extra one. It's better than not having that extra ore, right? So I made an enrichment chamber. And not only that, you can use the enrichment chamber in order to enrich coal, enrich iron, or enrich redstone or diamonds. And then you can use most of it inside the metallurgic infuser, and then you get more of the extra materials in order to infuse your input to get your output right there. So let's check out the recipe for the cardboard box. You press that, and look at that. What the heck? It's not forged sawdust anymore. It's this crap right here. You need 2 packing tapes. You need a plastic sheet. So already, I need to make the industrial foregoing fluid extractor and the latex processing unit in order to get me some plastic. So I was going to go into industrial foregoing anyway because I need the laser drill for resources. So because we need to make that, the reason that we need to make that is we do not have the bees and we do not have the trees. So yeah, no bees besides the bumblestone, of course, but you know, it's not productive bees, is it? So we also do not have mystical agriculture. So there goes your easy resource generation stuff. You need to do things a different way now. So that means I have to go and look up some kind of void miner or equivalent in order to get my resources. Alright, so what time is it? Okay, let's have a lie down. Where's my bag? And thankfully, we do have sleeping bags in here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so aside from getting the cardboard box, I do have one. I did make one. And plus, in order to make the packing tape, you do need a slime ball. Luckily, I found slime pearl inside a chest, so I can make one. And I found a second one somewhere else inside a chest, or maybe it was a mob that dropped it, I don't know. But I do have an extra one, so that means I can make another one, at least another box, so I can use it in order to move stuff around, such as spawners and service blocks. you can see right there. All right, so anyway, let's take a look at something that we might need in the early game, and that is the jetpack. I should look that up and put that on the list right there. Now, I'm only considering the jetpack because, well, I'm going to get into mechanism anyway, and, you know, it's a familiar thing. I know how it works, and, yeah, I'm going to make the jetpack. Other things that can give you flight, and in the previous pack, I did go for the Just Started Things flight right there. There's the upgrade for that, and you need to put that inside this particular tier of the armor. So what about the previous tier? Can I put that in there? No, you can only put the Elytra on there. So already, you need to aim for this particular tier if you want the flight upgrade. And how do you make the upgrade? Here you go. Enjoy. Enjoy that. HDP. Go ahead and enjoy that. So yeah, that's already off the list as an early flight thingamajiggy that you can get. Other flight that you can get, see what I guess you can go for the Ars Nouveau flight, but you know, you need source, and then that's going to be like in a particular area, and yeah. But of course, it does have some gliding stuff that you can use. Maybe something that propels you into go away, right? Something that can propel you into the air, so you can glide back down and something and whatnot. But you know, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. So if you want to do that, then go right ahead. I'm not going to do it this early because one, I don't know that much about Ars Nouveau. I only know the bare basics. And farming source, that's going to take a little bit in order to farm. So, all right. So other flight stuff that I can get, and let's talk about the flight stuff later. So let's go ahead and finish seeing what we have here. Well, we talked about the cardboard box. We talked about the flight stuff and how we need to get that and stuff. Resources, right? I already showed you the mine. It's over there. I plan on getting the laser drill, but then again, I need the power first. So even if I do get the laser drill, I need to either make a whole bunch of wind generators or kind of like get a whole bunch of lava or some other resource that I can get easily in order to power the damn thing. So that's going to be another trick right there. All right, so yeah, this is the area. I didn't build the house. I only modified it. It was already here. There was no door. I just went in and there was no one there. So, well, it's mine now. All right, so we have Craftoria, obviously. We have a whole bunch of these fruit trees growing around. We have a whole bunch of lava pits littered across the plains area for me to grab up. Obviously, I already been to the nether. Gonna take a little peek inside. Oh, hello. So here's the base. And here's the map for the nether, right there. We have the Crimson Biome right down here. We have the Warp Forest right over here. And right in the middle of that Warp Forest is the Nether Fortress right there. So I went there, got me a couple of materials such as Nether Wart, Soul Sand. I gotta get me some more Soul Sand though. I only got 2. Let's see. I grabbed a Blaze Spawner, and that was it. I just got the heck out of there because that's all I need. Eventually, I'll make my way towards the Bastion. Probably not this one. Or maybe this one. I'm not quite sure. Is this squarish? It kind of looks like a ruined one. Or maybe this one. That one looks a little bit better. Or perhaps maybe this one right over here. That's another bastion right there. So we gotta get there, get the template, and get out. Here's another one right there. Here's another one right there. And here's another fortress right there. So cool. And eventually, I'm gonna have to look for some structures or some modded structures where it has spawners in it. Such as magma cubes, or maybe some kind of other worldly creature, or maybe a gas spawner. I've seen gas spawners somewhere. I just don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. So, yeah. Ooh, look at this structure over here. Oh, yeah, it's a mountain over here. That's part of the fortress. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, so yeah, that's the nether. Let's get the heck out of here. Alright, so other things, I don't know. Let's take a look at the map here. Right over here, that is some kind of pillager place and whatnot. Here we go. Here, I don't know what this is. I think that's some kind of lighthouse that I've been to. We got like a crude oil spot all over the place. We got this big ass temple that I haven't been in. Hopefully, it has a lot of spawners for me to take. And yeah, that's about it for the map. The only thing that I don't see on the map is our villagers. Where the heck are the villagers? They're just not here on the map. I see everything else, but you know, the generate structures, they're not as large as the other pack that I played, and I need to look for villagers really. I only found 2, and they were trapped inside holding cells inside this pillager tower. So I'll be going back and grabbing them, and hopefully I'll breed. But of course, we do not have easy villages because that's too easy. Easy stuff doesn't go in this pack. You know that. So anyway, all right, moving along. We're going to define the goals for this particular pack, and they're my goals. And you can do whatever the heck you want. Do whatever the heck you want. You want to start Arsnavo this early on, get some gliding stuff, farm source and whatnot, and make a Drigme farm? Go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'll be doing slightly different. So yeah, here are the goals for it. Survival, for the farm. This is what I'll be doing for the early stuff. I have the JTD stuff. That's working quite well indeed. But of course, we can utilize all the other seeds that's out of season if we can get our hands on some greenhouse glass. Right there. There's the greenhouse glass from actually additions. I don't know if normal glass works. I haven't seen normal glass work. Go away, Rain. I haven't seen normal glass works, but I've heard that greenhouse glass is the one to use in order to make your out of season crops grow. Haven't tested it. Don't know if it works, but I'll be trying it in the future. So yeah, that's the food. That's the farm. I got food at the ready. I have a ton of potatoes. I have a ton of carrots. And when summer comes around, I'll be farming the sugarcane and the wheat. And that's summer? Okay, that's summer. I don't know about the winter. We might have to stockpile a whole bunch of stuff for winter. So yeah. All right, so that is the food. That's the farm. And for the farm, we have this harvester pylons. You see right down there. Right down there. Yeah, all the crops are in the way. So yeah, there's a pylon right down there. It's a harvester pylon. I turned it off because I switched to just starting soil right there. And you don't need the harvester in order to harvest it. It just harvests itself, really. So yeah, that's the farm. Let's see. We have talked about the food, the farm, the pylons, and seasonal food, the greenhouse glass, and just started things. Okay, so yeah. Moving on to the armor stuff. And let me just put this stuff back on. Just put that there. Put that there, put that there, and put that there. So yeah, osmium armor, as I mentioned earlier, I did spawn all the way over here, which shows all the ores, such as osmium, iron, well, not all of it, just those particular ores, like coal and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll be going back here in order to get more iron, more osmium, and more coal if I need it. And with that osmium, I made some fancy armor right there. And this is not anything to scoff at because osmium armor is pretty good early game. We got +3 armor, we got +7 armor right there, we got +6 armor, and we got +3 armor. And the tools are pretty good too. And looking at the osmium sword right there, we got 8 attack damage, so cool. And yeah, osmium ingots can also be used for your machines right there. Mechanism machines. And yeah, moving on along with the armor, eventually I'll be switching to the just started things. Final tier of the armor because it's just that good. We do like the features that it has going on. Eventually, you know, you can add the flight upgrade. Probably not, but you know, I'm curious. HDPE pellets, oxygen, liquid ethene. Just a reminder how you do this. Water, hydrogen. All right, so already you need an electrolytic separator for the hydrogen, oxygen. The water, you need a pump or a sink or something like that. I don't know if there's a sink. Is there a sink in here? There better be a sink in here. Okay, there's a sink in here. Good. Each. Alright, so hydrogen, biofuel. Already you need a proper farm in order to convert that to biofuel. You need ethene for something. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the output. Alright, you need to convert that to a liquid. Then here's the oxygen stuff. And let's go back here. There we go. And then with the oxygen and liquid ethene with the substrate, then you can make HDPE pellets. So not that hard. It's not like you have to go through a reactor in order to get. It's yeah, HDPE pellets right there. And how do you make the sheets? Enrichment chamber, HDPE sheets, and then you get this. But of course, you need to find an elytra first. So good luck with that. Good luck with that. All right, let's see. Just started things. Here we go. All right, so there are other things in just started things that you can make. Right off the bat, early game that'll help you. And total of death recall, that's pretty neat. You have the blaze jet wand that kind of propels you in the air, I think. So that's also, I might be checking that out, see how that works. A void shift wand, eclipse gate wand, so these are the higher tier one. Time wand, that's definitely something we need to get and scale up the setup because we do not have time in the bottle. We do not have the bees in order to get us time fluid. We need to scale that up when we get to it. So We definitely need that time one to do modern industrialization because we know how that is. We know how that is. You're gonna need to speed up those machines in order to get things done. All right, so let's see, enchantments, enchantments. All right, here's the basic vanilla enchantment setup right here. We got the enchantment table. We got 16 bookshelves over here. And we haven't made any hell shelves yet or any of those fancy shelves and apothic enchantments yet. But once we do, we're going to get better enchantments because right now we don't really have any enchantments really. Just a fire pot 3 of all things really. And we need a way of getting XP. And that's where the XP farm we need to make a mob room. We need some spawners and we need to get a little XP somehow. So yeah. So that's the enchantment right there. We need to start building up the bookshelves, and maybe we can find knowledge of the ages. Maybe because if you look in here, it's that book is kind of missing. But we do have the potions, mind you. We do have the potions, which is we can take advantage of as well. We can totally take advantage of that as well. Let's see. This is ancient knowledge 1. And this is the 2-minute, 4-minute, and that's number 4. Okay, let's see how you make this stuff. The bottle of enchanting awkward potion. Okay, that hasn't been nerfed. It hasn't been nerfed. So that's good. Essence, bottle of enchanting. Yeah, that's industrial foregoing. So already, we should be farming the stuff already. Let's see, essences. That's from the mob farm, is it? Is this the same essence that comes out of the mob farm? I don't know. We'll take a look later. All right, so I don't know what happened to ages for knowledge. I don't know what that's called. Knowledge. I do have a knife that I found inside a chest that has that enchantment. Where is it? Here it is. Knowledge of the ages number 2. That's from this knife is from Farm's Delight. That enchantment, I don't know if that's specific to Apothing enchantment, but we have that enchantment around here. If I can somehow get that off of that knife and inside a book, that would be nice to have early game. Don't know if the anvil trick will work, but you know, that sounds like a custom thing to me. So, all right. So the enchantment things, other things that might be good to us right now is Boon of the Earth, but unfortunately it's not on the list. Shouldn't it be inside a book or something? I don't know. It's not here in EMI. Maybe it's here unlocked, or maybe it's just in the background somewhere. Who knows? But if we can find that and set that up, that'll be great. But you know, it's not absolutely necessary. That'll be great to have. You know. All right. So for the potions, I already mentioned a couple of potions already, and we do have the pylon spot right there, right there. Let's see, expulsion pylon, got the infusion pylon, harvester pylon, interdiction pylon. We make the infusion pylon, and lots of vanilla potions that you can take advantage of, such as resistance, saturation, regen of all things. So even though that we do have Ars Nouveau in order to amplify our potions and possibly extend our potions, we do have occultism, so we can get our waifu back, so they can extend our potions too. Even better extension. But of course, you gotta go through all this stuff in order to get that. So let's see what else, what other mod you need in order to do that. Can't think of one. We do have iron spells and spell books, but unfortunately, we cannot take that effect off of the scroll because we do not have evil craft. That's a shame. No OP stuff for us. That'll be too easy. All right, so yeah, be limited if you want to take advantage of the pylons right there. All right, so let's see, limited effects, pylons. We talked about that. Resources, in terms of resource gathering and stuff like that. Early on, I'm going to try to get some spawners, and try to get loot that way. I'm going to use the creature catchers. I already have 2, I believe. No, I just have the 1. I have 1 creature catcher so far, so that means I'll be moving them around and doing who knows what to that particular mob. We do have the swabber right there, so I'll be making a whole ton of these and try to swab it and make eggs out of it, and making custom spawners out of it. We do have apothic spawners, so that means we can take advantage of the eggs. We can go ahead and turn things on and off if we want to, and I already did that right down here because from that blaze spawner that we got from the nether, and I have one right down here. So I'm good with the blaze rods for now. For now. So aside from the spawners, we have mob utilities. Mob utility grinding. Wait, no, there it is. Okay. We have mob grinding utilities right there. We have the usual fans, We have the mob mashers, go away rain. We have the spikes, we have the tanks and stuff, we have the XP fluid stuff that we can take advantage of, and we have all these upgrades that we can take advantage of. This is where the swabber is, so you can take that, make eggs out of it, but of course, we need a chicken farm. We have a farm right here. A little chicken farm right there. We have a cow farm right there. We have a pig farm and a sheep farm. Why do we need cows? Because of the backpacks. There we go. It takes leather in order to make. We got pigs because we got a load of carrots and we need food. We need food. We can feed the carrots to the pigs, get more food, and possibly some extra XP. For the sheep, we need to farm them for the wool. We need lots of wool. Yeah, that's it for the farm right there. So anyway, let's see, resources. We talked about spawners, mob utilities grinding, just started things for resources. I guess you can use just started things for resources because it has all the clickers and stuff. It has all the features that makes mining a little bit easier. Yeah. Resources. All right, so moving on along, we do have the laser drills right there. We've been making that and trying to get that to work as long as we get some power. As long as we get some power. And of course, there is always the quarries right there. And this is the steam quarry and the electric quarry from modern industrialization. We do not have any other quarry in here, as far as I know anyway. Do we have some kind of miner thing? I guess you can use the cultism mining stuff. There's the digital miner that you can use if you want to hop from chunk to chunk. We do have the mining dimension. Mining dimension. Is this it? Mining dimension core pieces. There is a block that is for mining thingamajiggy. Mining portal. There's a mining portal. There's a nether mining portal. There's an end mining portal. So I'll be trying to make the mining portal. And here's the recipe for that. It's really easy. Obsidian and a diamond pickaxe. So cool. Alright, so for the flight goals, I don't know if there's a flying potion. If there is, I don't see it. So, if it's in here and you can get it somehow, you can put it in the pylon. But I don't see it. So, for the flight upgrade, I mean, you can't get it this early. I guess you could, but it's just a lot of materials. Just a lot of materials. Focus air, lesser focus air, mock of the metal. Oh my goodness. Weldon, you need this too? Alright, fine. End crystal, you need end crystal, you need this materials, you need gas tiers, eye of enders. I mean, it is creative flight, you gotta work for it, right? And then lightning upgrade orbs, you gotta get into that mod. And, hold on, was that feather enchanted? What is this? Oh, you need awakened feathers from cult. Okay. Well, already that's off the books for early flight right there. I mean, you can still get an elytra, you know, or equivalent, or whatever. Here's the OG elytra. Here's the elytra upgrade for use with nomadic craft. You have the relics for the elytra booster. I don't know what this does. I can't press shift on this thing, so whatever. Upgrade elytra. You can use the elytra upgrade with just our things. There's that option. You can get a mecha suit. I don't know how you're going to do that early game, but eh. And then you have the elytra booster, whatever the heck this is. So, is that the same thing as this one? Okay, it is. All right. So, other flight stuff. I did mention just our things. How it has this little blaze jet thing, blaze jet wand right there. I think that allows you to like burst in the air, but you gotta keep clicking it repeatedly. And that kind of reminds me of the other tool from Relickery, right there, Rending Gale. I think that's the one, which takes a load of feathers, and it kind of like propels you through the air and wastes feathers. So I'll be looking into that as well, but it isn't easy to make. Not in the early game, because you take a look at the recipe for this. It needs void tears. Look at all the stuff you need. You need bat wings of all things. You need an eye of the storm. Oh boy, that means you need to get a charged creeper, and that means you need to get into power to get the charged snowball. Right there, charged snowball. So yeah, unless you can get lightning some other way, you know, like being a thunderstorm wearing metal. Alright, so what are you doing outside? Jeez. Go away, rain. Alright, so that's the flight stuff that you can do. Early on, you can get into Ars Nouveau and try to get the gliding thing. I don't know how that works, but you know, I heard that you can do it. Some kind of gliding thing, elytra thing, and then some kind of spell that shoots you up to the air. It looks pretty good. But I'm not going to do it this early game because, if you have been watching other YouTubers play, I don't want to be, be copying that particular content creator per se. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do something different. All right. So for the rest of the goals, for the storage situation, already the storage is kind of not looking that great because I already filled up all these chests besides one. I could keep up the upgrades with the sophisticated storage. I already have the stack upgrade right here for this particular chest. Don't know why I put it in here. Why did I put it in here and not? Okay, whatever. I have the stack upgrade, so that means all the wood, all the blocks that's kind of similar, I placed inside this chest so they can stack up together. So it's not that bad right now. So I could keep upgrading it. It's only iron. Once I find some gold, then cool. Cool. All right, so again with the storage, I have this little thing right here. Bank storage. That's right. It looks like a dank mod. And you know what? It kind of is. It kind of is. So I have building mode right there. Building mode. And then you can kind of shuffle along right there, which is fantastic. And can I do this? Kinda. But then I'm in creative, so let me just get rid of that. Maybe. I have to see how that works. So this is well, it's basically dank, but they call it bank storage. So this is the copper version, and it goes up to let's see, bank link, okay, bank 2. Okay, this is this takes, oh, you can dye it, okay. Here's the iron version, here's the gold version, here's the emerald version, here's the diamond version, and of course we have the netherite version. Does it go any further than that? Bank 7? Oh, you can dye that. Okay, well, we have that. So that's good for storage and good for ulti-mine. If you want ulti-mine underground, you can use it to hold loads of cobblestone and not be able to micromanage all that in your inventory. So that's great. That's great. For the drawers, I haven't made any drawers yet, but that's something I will explore later. We have the usual drawers. Let's see what else. Basic AE2. I don't know. Let's take a look at the controller. Has this been changed at all? Let's see. Controller. I don't know where it is. Here we go. ME controller. So engineering processor. Fluids, crystals, skystone block. Okay, so it looks pretty much the same. You have the inscriber, extended inscriber, crystal assembler, and I'm just gonna make one of these basic inscribers, make whatever basics I have, then dump it, and then make a crystal assembler. How easy is this to make? Skystone tank and extended machine frame, logic processors. Yeah, so that's gonna be a whole nother process just to set up all the patterns, all the recipes, and all the auto crafting computers again. That'll take a lot of time, a lot of time. So yeah, that's AE2 basics right there. But of course, not only that you can do AE2, you can do integrated dynamics early game, and of course, let's take a look at that. Integrated dynamics, and has a couple of logic cables you can use. And where's that terminal thing? Where's that terminal? Here you go. Storage terminal, crafting job terminal, scripting terminal, etc., etc. So yeah, if you set that up, that means it works across dimensions or something. I'm not quite sure about that. Never done it, but going back to AE, is there an infinity card booster? There had better be. There had better be. Hold on. Infinity pipe upgrade. Okay. Infinity charger. How about boost? Yeah, is there one? Upgrade boost, locomotive. Here's the wireless booster, but that's it's only limited, isn't it? Well, I don't see it, but I'm hoping that it works across dimensions, because if it doesn't, then that's it feels real bad. It's real bad about that. So I guess you can use backpacks and then bring it back. It's no big deal. It's not that big of a deal, but it's nice to have. It's nice to have. But yeah. So yeah, that's the storage goals and go away rain. How many times did you rain so far? Jeez. All right, so going into our final goal that I can think of right now for the early games and mid games and whatnot is the power situation. We have the wind generators right here. There's no doubt in my mind that I'll be making several more of these and exploring the power mod. Power. So it'll either be the thermoelectric that we always go for, or where the heck is it? Is it this one, or is it the other one? Hold on. Ferninator, energy cells. Let's see, this is the magma tar. Okay, so it's the thermal generator right here. So we'll be going down this line because all it takes is some kind of heating element next to it or under it, and takes water from the kitchen sink. It's easy, you know. But of course, we do have the furnator. If you can waste a bunch of coal, we do have the magmator. If you have a crap ton of lava, and of course, we do have a range pump right there. Range collector? No, not that one. Where's the what happened to the range pump? Ah, there it is. The pump from range pumps. So I don't think this requires power. It just works. No, it does require power. That's right. Um, and then you can place this in the nether, and you can pump out lots of lava. And do we have the entangle port? Is this it? Quantum entangle porter thing. I guess you can use this in order to transport it, but it looks expensive. But you do have other options as well, such as this particular thing right here, entangle. Is this easy to make? Ender pearls, obsidian, wooden chest. Okay, so you can make that one in order to make that work between dimensions. All right. So other things that we can do, wireless power. We need to get that as well. So we can charge up building gadgets and other gadgets as well, mining gadgets, just other things, armor and tools and whatnot. So yeah, wireless power, very good to have. And yeah, I think that's it for the goals for the early mid game stuff like that. And yeah, it'll be an interesting journey through the mod pack. And oh, of course, let me show you the quest book. Here's Craftoria. Your journey starts here, a world where the only limit is your imagination. Explore the deepest of caves or the highest of skies. Build machines to do tasks for you or invent a new magic spell. Discover new dimensions or the species that inhabit each biome. The course of this world lies solely in your hands, wherever you bring it. So here are the quests, getting started. Is completionist. Oh boy. Well, it's not a star, so whatever. Utilities. Okay. Laser IO, more red, pipes with a Z, RSF pylons, personal shrinking device, okay. Anything else on this list? Okay. Here's the armory. That's the mecha suit, I believe, yeah. Why did you add aquaculture of all things? Okay, sure. Nomadic craft. What is this? Okay, never seen that one before. All right, agriculture. We are cooking for blockheads, farming for blockheads. We have the gadgets, building gadgets. Okay, gadgets against the grind. A way to take acceler. Oh, that's what that's for. Okay, sure. Artstone and teleport you to personal spawn point. Okay, we need to look into that as well. Mining dynamite, fishing dynamite, energized hotstone. Okay, cool. Escape rope. No solidity. Okay. Labeling tool. And what's this? Gadgets against the grind. Is this what it's called? Is this the particular item? Okay, we're gonna have to take a look at that. Mining gadgets. Okay. All right, got the storage here. Got personalized storage, organized storage. Oh boy, that looks fun. Is this the mechanism stuff? Quantum barrels. Looks like it. Digital storage. We have the QIO stuff. I think this is power, isn't it? Oh, here's the bins. Okay, cool. Monster mayhem. Oh, joy. Well, they definitely kept it in. So cool. Okay. Relics and artifacts. Not gonna look at that. AE2, just dire things, mechanism, ore processing, modern industrialization. Not gonna look at that. Nomadic craft, meh. Power mod, okay. Ars Nouveau, iron spells, occultism, and theurgy. Nice. I like the looks of these quests. They look really nice. You don't see any checkered purple and black patterns anywhere, so cool. Alright, so that's that. Let me, hold on. Is it raining again? Freaking, jeez, come on. Alright, there we go. Let me just switch back to this. It never happened, guys. It never happened. It's blank. It's blank. It never happened. Alright, yeah. So I guess that's about it. That's about it for that. What the heck was I looking at before? Oh, I was looking at the quest, wasn't I? Yeah, those are quests. Let me claim the rewards right now and do that. And nice. But what did we get from that? Let me see. Nether quartz. Oh, we need this stuff. Block of coal, copper. I don't know what else we got. What is this? Jump boost. Oh, you got me an upgrade. Nice. Books. Was this in here already? I don't remember. But you know, at least it's not just XP. You know, it got us something useful. Got us something useful. All right, put these away. Block of coal. I don't know. Go in there. I'll fill it with that later. Oh yeah, we can jump over fences. Nice. And we do have shaders. I'm using the miniature shaders. Go to options, video settings, and go shader packs. I added this myself. The other ones, which complementary Unbound and Reimagine, those are shaders that the pack comes with. Miniature shaders, I add them myself because you know I kind of like the looks of it. It's kind of basic, but you know adds that touch of shading, you know. And yeah, those are the shaders right there. And for the miniature shaders, you know, I kind of hoping, or well, I'm assuming that it takes less performance. So yeah, that's why I use it. So that's miniature shaders right there. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's it for this. It's just a lot of information, just getting overwhelmed, and I guess you can like call this a tip or a vice or whatnot. Every time you start like a mod pack like this, just you know go slow. Take it one bit at a time. Prioritize what you need to build at the moment, and just don't worry about the future. Don't even worry about modern industrialization. We'll fill it with that later. It's an eventual thing. You'll get to it eventually. You'll get there eventually, and yeah, just tiny steps, just one step at a time. And yeah, that's what I've been doing, just one step at a time. And yeah, osmium armor, yeah, it's just one step, one go. For the bank storage, yeah, I'll eventually get up to that particular tier. And for the diamond gears, for getting diamonds, yeah, I'll eventually get there. I'll eventually get fortune. It's only a matter of time. Just baby steps, just steps. You know, it's nothing to gawk at. And here's my progression so far with bookmarking all the stuff that I need to make. Industrial foregoing mechanism, the boxes, some storage upgrades, tanks, the just started things stuff, greenhouse glasses. Let's see, atomic reconstructor. I entertained that option at one point or another. Power, wind generators, creature catchers, item collectors. Arsenal Vault that I might be looking into, the Drink Me Farm that I might be going into, the Jetpack that I haven't made yet, Nature's Compass, and yeah, whatnot. So that's all the stuff there, and we have animations as you can kind of observe right there. Yeah, yeah. I'm all jiggly. All right, so this has been an episode of the first episode of Craftoria. Hopefully, this will be a really good journey. I've been FumbleBlock, and I'll see you next time.